We'll check it out. We'll check it out. So with that being said, I want to get back to the main topic, bro. The fact that some of y'all are not really gamers. It's real talk. Like some of y'all are just not gamers, and you keep me honest. Y'all watching on YouTube, watching on Twitch. Let me know if y'all really about that life, because we're gonna be looking at some stats. We're gonna look at some stats. I'm gonna look at my stats today. I'm gonna tell you that right now. We're gonna go over my stats so you can see that I'm about that gaming life. Look, listen. I'm a lame. Okay, I sit in the crib every day. I play games all day. I'm telling you, I mean, I do some other stuff like consult, design, help some people with their brands and businesses, and we can talk about that. You know, I've had a very successful advertising career. I've worked with celebrities. I've worked with, people like Serena Williams, Ludacris, Gail Monfils, Roger Federer. Did their photo shoots, did their commercials, like directing all kind of people, working for brands like McDonald's and Nike and, Nissan. I've done a lot of stuff in advertising. So, I do that on the side and consult, amongst other stuff, is playing games and creating content for you guys and bringing some news and updates. So we're gonna look at a couple things with the stats, man. But it sucks that many of you all do not play games. As I mentioned before earlier in the video, it said something like 14% of gamers' time on Steam was spent playing new games, meaning that they were playing games that are 3 years or older. Okay, no one's touching any of the recent games or like that. You guys are and you're playing games, but you're not even finishing them. So you may play for like an hour or 2 hours or 30 minutes and not even touch the games, which is crazy to me, because there's so many opinions about games in the world and they never even touch it. Like Expedition 33, we're gonna talk about that too. I got Expedition 33 in here to talk about the DLC. We're gonna talk about that because there's a lot of individuals that hated on Expedition 33 and were so mad that Expedition 33 won so many awards. We played that on the channel. We beat it. And I loved it. I loved this the experience, the way it was written. It was good. It was real good. But there were so many people who hated on Expedition 33, and I was just like, bro, I can tell. And I didn't even want to join the conversation. I was like, look, I don't want to talk to nobody about this. I'm not a political guy, but it's weird. Okay, it's weird that so many gamers are hating on a game they never even played. And I've been looking at some of the content. A lot of the content has been coming out on the socials, okay, the interwebs. They now get it. Many of them are like, well, I don't understand why I won these awards and blah, blah, blah. Let me just check it out. And now they're in tears. Okay? They're in tears. In tears playing the game, going through the beginning, the intro, seeing the gommage for the first time. Bro, I almost broke. I had the water, the liquid, okay? The liquid was like right here. Okay, I'm telling you, the liquid was right. It didn't come out though. I didn't cry. It didn't come out. It was like sitting right here. It never came out though. You know what I'm saying? And because it was so well written, it pulls you in and gets you familiar with the people, the cast, the music, and then boom, it hit you with the thing. You're like, whoa. And I'm not gonna spoil it. I mean, I know there's a lot of videos out there, but for those of you who still might play it, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But there are moments in the game where you're just like, wow, I just can't. Like, I just can't. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of you all are going to find that game very enjoyable. Yeah, that's a word. But yeah, you'll find the excitement in the game. You'll start to dive in and feel like you're being absorbed in a part of that atmosphere that's being created. The storyline, it's just really well written, well scripted, well cast. It's just everything. The musical score is genius, well executed. It's a really good game. You could tell that the developers are very passionate about that stuff, man. So it sucks that a lot of you all aren't playing the games that you're judging. And I didn't know this. I didn't until the stat came out saying that that most gamers who are playing games today never finish their games. And you can see that by the I can get that from the achievements, and I'll go through some of the achievements in my Steam replay. I'm gonna show you guys some stats for that, because it says 10% of gamers did this, 5% of gamers did that, 10% of gamers, meaning that all of the millions of copies that sold for these games, 10% of gamers actually got to a point that I got to, or 5% of gamers actually beat it out of millions of copies sold. So that's letting me know, like, one, y'all really ain't about that life. Because you buy the game, let it sit in the back burner, go do some other. So now I get it. There's a lot of people who got families, children, other types of goals and things you want to focus on, so you can't sit there and play games as much as I do. And you'll see from the stats, the amount of games I play is ridiculous. But I get that. But still, you know what I'm saying? Still, you should be able to get through the game within a certain amount of time, or progress through the game, because the achievements are not hard to get. Some of these games have achievements just for signing up. Hey, you started the game. Here's an award. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. You get achievements for changing your name or something. Like, I mean, bro, it's not. The achievements are not difficult. So if I see that, people aren't getting some simple, easy achievement, not like, hey, you did a 40-hit combo, or you did one of the rarest moves in the game. I'm not talking about the special achievements, just the regular gaming achievements. I see that a lot of people aren't even doing that on a lot of the games that are out here, and they are selling well, so people are buying them, but they're just not. And the other thing is that, as I mentioned before, that 14% thing is tripping me out, because it's showing that many of you all aren't even checking out the new games. Yet we have so many comments on these new games that y'all ain't even playing, which is wild. I mean, I'm gonna just dive in, bro, because like I just there's some point where I'm just like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So this is basically the PlayStation. We got a lot of tabs up here. We gotta go through and talk about, man. But this is basically the PlayStation, right? Right here, I'll just let you guys know. It says 2018 when I signed up, but I've been playing so long. This is a different account that I did. I served in the Marine Corps from 2008 to 2012. And before I went in, I was primarily focusing on playing Xbox. I was on Xbox 360. Before that, I was on PlayStation. So I shifted over to Xbox 360, created my account over there, and Microsoft account or whatever. Still got it. It's still there. I actually checked it out not too long ago. I was like, wow, all these games that I still have on my account. My account is old. And then I made another account shortly after getting out of the Marine Corps, bought a PlayStation, played it for a little while, and then I had to make another account. And I didn't pick it back up until, I guess it says 2018 is when I created the account, which is crazy because it's not that long ago. But we're going to check out a few things. We're going to look at the 2025 wrap up. We could dive into some of the game trophies within the actual platform itself. I'll probably pull out the remote play so you all can see that. But for the most part, let's go ahead and check this out, man. Let's see what we got. Let's view this. Let's view it says view your score, but I think that's just the whole thing, right? So right now, hopefully you all can hear the music and it's not too abrasive right now. I could push up a little bit just to have a little background music in there. But it's saying sign in. Oh, I gotta sign in. Hold up. I thought I was already good to go. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to me real quick while I do this. I don't want nothing crazy popping up. Y'all seeing all my information. Oh, okay, it just signed right in. It just signed right in. My bad. I just had to hit the button. Okay, so here we go. All right, so let's check it out. So, matter of fact, that's crazy. So look, Miasma Chronicles. I don't know if you all have played Miasma Chronicles, but I am going to upload onto the YouTube channel. It's a no commentary playthrough of the hardest difficulty of Miasma Chronicles. I think it's called what is it called? It's called, I can't remember. It's the hardest difficulty, which involves, it's almost like a, what do you call it? Permadeath, right? So you have permadeath where it's a turn-based game, obviously, but each turn saves on that turn, and you can't go back from that one turn. And right now, I am currently on the last boss area. The very last boss area of the entire game. So I made it through the entire game on the hardest difficulty, which is grueling. All right. I had to remember all the ways of playing the game and all the little strategies per boss and per enemy and what to have going into it. It's a very meticulous game. It's the resources are finite. So once you get something, pick it up, use it, you can't go back to get more points. There's no way to get more bosses or to get more enemies. It doesn't work like that. Some do respawn, but once they respawn, they're gone. So you can go back to certain areas and repeat, but only once or twice if they respawn in that particular area. So again, everything is finite in this game. And I want to bring that to you guys. But anyway, Miasma Chronicles, super dope. I didn't know that was going to be the top of the list, which is crazy to me. I guess I played that a lot on my own off of camera. But it says in the 2025 year, you played 31 games. All right. 31 games in just this year alone. 24 was PS5 and 7 was on the PS4. As I told you guys before, I had the PlayStation, the PS4 back first, and then, PS5, etc. Yeah, whoa, you played to your heart's content. Okay, got it. So it says we have Eodin Chronicles. Okay, that's another one I'm bringing. That's a no commentary game that I'm bringing as well. I've been recording the video so I can splice them together. It may be like a 16-hour video, 17-hour video, something like that. But splice them together so you all can see that as well. Just watch that if you're into the whole RPG space. You can check that out. Death Stranding 2. Got 35 hours on that one. I'm still playing. I'm slow playing that. So I'll tell you this. Some of the games that I do bring to the channel, all right, I do like to play them on my own sometimes, especially if it's a game that I could do a lot of side content that really doesn't matter to the main story. So then when I do bring the main story to the channel as far as a video or a stream, you're not missing out on anything, right? I just went around and got a couple of trinkets or some items that give me upgrades or kind of completed a couple of deliveries or something like that. So you're not really missing out on anything there. But 35 hours in on Death Stranding on the beach, the new one that just dropped, super dope, Ghost of Yote. 28 hours on that, slow playing that too. I slow play games I really like. Okay, y'all gotta realize this. I'm not gonna rush through a game for content. I'm not gonna rush through a game to try to beat out other content creators. That's just not what we do here. That's not what we do here. We do not do that here. We play games, we take our time, we just enjoy it, right? And if I feel like it'll be something we can bring to the channel, we'll bring it. Now when I got a PSP, a PlayStation Portal, right? I started playing a game, and the first game that I did play was Sand Land. Okay, that's the first game we checked out, and it was pretty cool, man. I didn't know it was set in the Dragon Ball universe or anything like that with the Demon King and all that until I started playing. I was like, oh snap! Then I had to research the anime, looked that up. I was like, yo, this is Sandland is okay. It's a thing. All right, I didn't know that, but I spent time playing this, and I didn't realize I played 17 hours, which is crazy. But when I first got the PlayStation Portal, I started to stream games, and that was the first one that popped up, so we checked it out. But yeah, okay, that's cool. What else we got in here? Thrill Seeker. Okay, your gaming style is Thrill Seeker, action adventure, which I do love. Action adventure games is one of the biggest things that I appreciate is action adventure games. You spent 61% of your game time exploring worlds and conquering challenges that made every adventure unforgettable. Okay, all right, I dig it. What we talking about though? You got the game names? 243 hours. Your devices and your favorite controller you use to enjoy the games you love this far. Okay, so PlayStation 5. We'll check that out. I do have a PlayStation Pro, but I have not unboxed that yet. That's because it's a Celebration Edition. So I'm not going to unbox the PlayStation Pro Celebration Edition because one, it's very rare. Okay, two, it's the number one thing. So I don't want to, I don't know what number it is, but I'm gonna keep it sealed for that. But yeah, it's a collector. I have a lot of stuff that I collect back here that I don't open up or unseal. So that's just what I do. Don't judge me. Don't judge. Okay, PlayStation Portal, 35 hours. All right, remote player. I played that quite a bit. Played it just recently with the Control game. And your favorite controller, Cosmic Red. All right. They're talking about this one right here. All right. But that's only because, and I didn't know they did this. I didn't know they knew what controller we were playing. I guess it's coded, but it's only because I just got the black one, right? I just got the Midnight Edition black one when all the Midnight Edition products came out. So I just snagged that. But that's dope. They take control of the actual controller you use. Yo, what's good, Yasuke? Appreciate you and these gifts, bro. That's what's up, man. Appreciate you being here, my guy. Hopefully all is well in your world. Hopefully you're chilling. Hopefully the wife is good. Hopefully the two little beasts are chilling, relaxing. I know it's kind of cold out here, so hopefully they're getting it in outside, enjoying the weather, because I know them dogs like that kind of stuff. Love it as usual. And yourself, bro. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, just talking about stuff, man. We're talking about how gamers aren't really gamers today, bro. Talking about how many of these dudes out here, many of these girls and peoples out here, spending 14% of their time playing new games. What are we talking about? 14% of your gaming time is spent playing new games, and most of y'all don't even beat them. And it's crazy because, as I mentioned before, I'm just saying this because you're here, that a lot of these people have these opinions about games that they ain't never even played. Bro, like, if most of y'all ain't playing games that are newer, younger than 3 years, meaning these games come out 3 years, how do we have so many opinions about what games suck? What? Crazy. So with that being said, I opened up with the video that most of these peoples are frauds, gamers, and whatnot. You know, I watched the Black Hokage. He's on YouTube. I watched his content about how, you know, there's fraudsters in the gaming community. And I'm proving that I'm not a fraudster. I play games, right? We're going through my stats first. We got a lot of topics to talk about, you know, on the stream today. We got a lot to talk about. But I'm opening up with my stats, my personal stats, to prove that I'm about that life. I am a true gamer. You know what I'm saying? This is what I be doing. This is what I do. Not full time, of course, because I don't get paid to do this. Yeah. But I want to go through my stats. We're on PlayStation right now, just going through my 2025 wrap up. And then we're going to circle back on to the 2025 replay for Steam. We're going to get into that. But yeah, it says, thank you for being a member. Wow, you've been a PlayStation Plus member for 6 plus 3 years. Crazy. Yo, Zach, yes, we are chilling, sir. We are chilling today, man. We are just going over some stats, seeing who's a gamer, who's not a real gamer, proving that we do this. We can talk that talk. We can walk the walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure that y'all know that I'm a gamer. I do this. Gaming is life. Truly. I'm not some streamer that is just trying to play a game for content or trying to play the game to get paid or something like that. Like, I really do be playing games, bro. Play games on stream, but I be playing games off stream too, bro. So it is what it is. But let's keep moving. It says in 2025, you played 13 PlayStation Plus games. All right. That's cool. That's a cool stat. Next stat. You've earned 137 trophies. You crushed challenge after challenge this year, racking up an impressive collection of trophies that show just how unstoppable you are. Now, we have platinum trophies, but we did not get any platinum trophies this year. I think that was particularly due to the variety of games we played and just really experimenting and jumping all over the place. But you can see, y'all probably don't know this, but I love playing fighting games, man. I had 2XKO on the channel. I don't think too many people tuned in for that because I don't think the community I have here right now is big for the fighting side of the house. So I didn't have a lot of people show up for that, but I do play, you know, other things like Mortal Kombat, Guilty Gear, as you guys see here. I do play Guilty Gear. I like to play these fighting games. I'm okay. I'm pretty decent. I can get into some fights and win a couple. How do you get platinum? Oh, just by doing every single mission in the game. I think I got 3 platinums. I platinum God of War, Ragnarok. What other games did I platinum? I'm trying to remember all the ones I platinum. I don't know if it was Resident Evil I platinumed or another game. God of War I know was the most recent platinum I had. God of War Ragnarok was the most recent platinum that I got. I do remember that. But there's 2 other games I think I have. I have to go look at my trophies and whatnot to see which ones I have platinums. But this year we didn't get any platinums for sure. Yeah, completionist style. Yes, 100%. It's a headache, bro. It's a headache, but I'm addicted to that kind of stuff. I'll circle back though and get my trophies. Don't trip. I will get my platinum trophies for sure. But as we see, we got a lot of games in here, man. Let me just check out these games real quick. Guilty Gear Strive. Okay. That's crazy. That's number 1. I don't really play it like that much, but I get it on, you know, if I want to, you know, get a quick fight or something. But we got Neva. Neva was so good. I don't know if you guys played this, but Neva was so good. The art direction, beautiful game. Beautiful game. I love playing Neva. I beat it. Fantastic game. Ender Lilies. Play this just because I wanted to see what this whole Dark Souls platformer was like. So I checked out Ender Lilies. I played that quite a bit. We got 25 trophies in there. Reached level 10. Black Myth Wukong. We slayed this game, bro. I tore this game up down. I'm actually one trophy away from platinuming this game. 1 trophy. You see, we got 50. I'm 1 trophy away, and I have to get 1 particular item from a boss to make 1 piece of armor, and I'll have a complete armor set, which is the last trophy. Is like having a war shed or war chest or completely armed or something crazy like that. That's the trophy that I'm missing. So I only have 1 trophy to get for Black Myth Wukong, and that'll be my platinum trophy. We missed that this year. It's all good. Death Stranding, I did not know I had 100 trophies. That can't be right. What? That can't be right. That's not right. That's not. What is that saying? 100? Maybe that's 100 points. I don't know. That's not right. That can't be right. Something's wrong there. Okay, I'm about to figure that out. But Final Fantasy 16. I'm sorry. Final Fantasy 16. We got that going. I'm almost going to beat this. I'm close. I'm close to beating this game, so we're gonna have to check that out and see what's up. But yeah, these are the games for the trophies that we've gotten, man. I'm super excited about that, which is super, super cool. To just go through this whole thing with you guys, talk about the recaps. So yeah, we got busy online and talking about sharing our socials on stats, which we'll do after this video is done. I'll probably drop the video, make some shorts out of this, and then go ahead and share the stats. But now we're gonna move over to Steam. Okay. Now I got a gaming PC not that long ago. All right. I think it was roughly almost 2 years ago I got the gaming PC. So we're gonna check out the Steam replays. Okay. Now, again, I want to tell y'all there's a lot of fraudster gamers out here. They're not really about that gaming life, but they got a lot of opinions in the gaming space, bro. Everybody want to talk bad about a game. Everybody want to say they hate this game or this game ain't good, but they ain't never played it. They ain't never played it. But for some odd reason, they got a lot of hatred, a lot of judgment for these games out here, man. But me, I will play a game before I speak on it. I will always play a game before I speak on it. Always. I'm never going to say, oh, that game looks bad or that. Hey, a game is a game until it's in my hands. You know what I'm saying? Until it's in my hands, I'm not going to say much about it. Hopefully, y'all don't do that either. Hopefully, y'all don't hop on the bandwagon trains and talk, oh, that game is woke. That game looks bad. Because ain't nobody got time for that, bro. Play the game. See if you like it or not. And here's what it is. I wish, to be honest with you all, I think that what would stop people hating on games in the beginning or saying this game is woke or saying they're not going to play that game is putting out more demos. If games put out more demos or dev companies put out more demos, I think that would help stop a lot of the preconceived notions that people have about how bad a game is or how bad a game looks or how bad the animations seem to be until they actually get the controller in their hands and they start playing that game. And one of the demos we have today is Pragmata. We're going to check out Pragmata's demo and try that out for ourselves. I saw a couple people playing that on YouTube, so we're going to check it out and see what it is. But I would rather play it than try to have a thought about a game I've never even touched before, right? And I think that if more studios put out demos, a lot of people will buy more games. Like, because you got a little taste of it, right? You got a little, you know what I'm saying? You got a little, you know what I'm saying? You was like, ooh. That seemed kind of good, you know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying? You buy it. I think that would definitely help if gamers got back to doing that. I remember back in the day when you would get Game Informers and you would subscribe or whatnot, you'd be able to get demos to games, especially at GameStop or what was it called? What was it? EB Games, Funko, or something like. I can't remember the day. We had gaming companies back in the day, but we would go to those companies and you'd be able to get free demos, a whole disc demo to a game. And we'd be able to check out that game and play. Like, okay, yeah, I'll buy this thing. You know what I'm saying? But it was super cool to be able to enjoy a demo of a game, and because you could also replay it over and over again, right? If you kind of like, yo, I want to keep playing, you can play the demo and keep you busy until the game comes out, right? So anyway, with that being said, we got the Steam replay of 2025. Now keep in mind, we had 200 and some plus hours on PlayStation, a lot of games played, a lot of trophies won. Okay. And a myriad of genre of games that we play, RPGs to fighters to action games, action adventure games. We had it. It's cool stuff. Right? So in this Steam replay, top stats, top tippity top stats. Okay, 38 games played, 20 games more than last year. Now keep in mind, I got my PC I think for the first time last year. All right, so PC gaming is kind of new to me, except for when I had my Macintosh back in 1999, and I played World of Warcraft and StarCraft. Okay, so, and Diablo, and I don't mean there's nothing behind that. It's Diablo. It's just Diablo. So that was the last time I think I had the whole PC gaming situation going on, and I just kept playing StarCraft after that. But we have 38 games played, 36 new games. This is what I was telling you guys about the 14% of time spent playing new games by all the gamers on Steam. Listen to me. All the gamers on Steam, all of them, spent 14% playing new games. The majority played games that were 3 years or older. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right. So if we're looking at this right now, 36 games, 15 demos. All right. Now we had to do the demos. I told you I love playing some demos before we dive into the game, which we did. We had 9 play tests that we were a part of. I don't even remember all the 9 play tests I was a part of. I remember Exoborn. I remember Exoborn play tests, and I don't know any other play tests I remember being a part of. This is so long ago. I mean, maybe they happened so quickly. I don't know. But I do remember Exoborn because that was the most recent play test we were in. And I spent the most time in that play test. And I think that play test went on longer than the other play tests, which is why I don't remember them so much. But 455 achievements unlocked. What? Listen, 455 achievements unlocked. That's 296 more achievements than last year. 33 games, 43 rare achievements. Listen, we're going to go through it. We're going to go through it. Hey, look, I'm not a fraud streamer. I'm not a fraud content creator. We do this. I'm telling you, we game. 18% play with the keyboard and mouse. Okay. I'll do better. I'll play more mouse and keyboard. I will. But I can do both. It just depends on the game, right? If I'm in a game where it's an action adventure game and I can use a controller, a DualSense controller, I'll use it. But some of the games require you to play keyboard and mouse, which is fine, and I don't have a problem doing that either. But 82% with the controller, okay? Marvel Rivals, 28% playtime. Marvel Rivals took over my life in the beginning of the year. When that dropped, I was on there every day. I created content videos for Venom tutorials. It was a lot, bro. It was a lot. But we got through that. You know, we spent 28% of our playtime on there, which is a crazy amount. 133 sessions played. Now look, I'm not bad. I'm not too bad. I made it a platinum. I think I made it a platinum 3. In the little ranking system or whatnot. And my page, I think my page will show you guys. It's a page that if you look it up on the Marvel Rival stat page or whatever, you'll see. Just type in ChillCrewGaming and I'll come up. My stuff is public. I don't hide it, or it's not private, right? But check that out. We got Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. 10% of my playtime went there with 28 sessions played. Now, those sessions were long sessions, though. Each session was like 6 hours, 7 hours, 8-hour sessions per session, right? And we're close to beating it as well. I think there's 6 more battles or something like that. Yeah, 6 more battles. And then there's Arc Raiders, which we recently picked up that just came out. But we've had 28 sessions played, and we've had 9% of our playtime go there. So that has taken up a lot of my time as well. And it says, how you compare? Stack your year against the rest of the Steam community. You unlocked 455 achievements. The Steam median is 11. What? Gamers, what are we doing? What is wrong with y'all? You literally can get achievements just for walking around in the game. Like, what? What is this? Like, look at 455 achievements versus the average of all gamers on Steam. All of y'all. This is out of guys, this is out of everybody on Steam. It's 11. I have 455, okay? The number of games I've played, 38. The median is 4. Out of every single Steam player, the average amount of games is 4. Now, I get it. It comes down to a cost issue sometimes, right? So some people may not be able to purchase these games, or may not be able to, have the time to play these games, even if they do purchase them. But the crazy part about it is there's even demos out here. So even, and I don't know if it counts the demo as a game. It probably doesn't. But even if you were apprehensive about the game, purchasing it or whatnot, you could just demo the game, play it, try it out, and then buy it. I know Steam does a lot of demos for the games on Steam, so there's always that, checking that out as well. But four games and 11 achievements being the average is crazy to me. And then the longest streak was 24 days. Steam medium is 6. So one thing I will say is most of you all, 6 days, If you do play, you're playing. You're signing in every day to kind of get into the games, which is cool. I get it. I get it. I get it. But this is the stat that's very alarming right here. This one right here. This one right here. That one right there. 14%. The percentage of playtime spent on all Steam users in new releases this year. What? So you mean to tell me that 86% of the comments, okay, we could probably roughly say it, right? We could roughly say it. 80 to 86% of the comments and the hatred for games, okay, that have come out, people never even played it. What? What? Bro, that's wild. That's wild. 86% of people, like, they don't even have a leg to stand on when they talk about games. Now I know. Now I know. Usually I wouldn't say anything to people, you know, giving their opinion about games, because I was thinking like, oh, they probably played it. They're mad they purchased it. You know, now they got to sit with the game or kind of try to get their money back or something like that. Or maybe they just had high expectations and were disappointed. But that's not the case. The case is they're bandwagon jumping. They're talking about games. They're hating on games that they just they know nothing about. Now they probably watched the Rad Brad. I watch him a lot. I know the Black Okage. You know, he talked about Rad Brad on his channel, but everybody's watching Rad Brad. The Rad Brad on YouTube. Everybody's watching him, probably getting the gameplay content from him, or Gamer's Little Playground. They're probably checking out Gamer's Little Playground and getting some content from that. Who knows? But they're finding a way to get the games. They're finding a way to watch these games and kind of figure it out, which is crazy. But 64% of new releases, right? The percentage of playtime I had in new releases, games released in 2025. Crazy, right? Crazy. Good. You know, oh, they just dropped okay, we might check out Defect's latest post. They just dropped a new weapon test, which is cool. But 64% new releases, okay, which is super dope. And then it says, you are what you play. The spider graph shows the kinds of games you spent the most time in 2025. I spent a lot of time in turn-based strategy. Look, bread and butter, baby. Turn-based strategy, platformers, that's my jam. That's my jam. So turn-based strategy, we got extraction shooter. Okay, I played a couple of those. I played Exoborn. I played, was it The Gray or something like that? Something like that. And then I played just recently, the recent game, Arc Raiders. And then Souls-likes. We played a lot of Souls-likes on the channel for sure. And then turn-based combat. All right. So there's a couple. I mean, survival horror and the zombies, I really don't play on PC because I have most of it on PlayStation. Like my Resident Evil games, all that stuff has been on PlayStation. So I haven't really downloaded that because I bought them all on PlayStation already. So I just keep them there and play them there. But screenshots shared 88, reviews written 6. I really don't write reviews like that, but it is what it is. Community awards given 5, new friends added 4, which are probably most of y'all added this year from the channel. And then badges earned and games gifted 2. That's dope. Let's take a closer look at your top played games. Okay, Marvel Rivals. Okay, so this is what I was telling you guys about the achievements. Now, typically what I do is I go look at my achievements already, and I see that a lot of people are not, having the type of achievements I think they should have in a game. But anyway, it says with 28% playtime, 133 sessions, 11-day streak. And one of the cool ones, 5%. 5% of players on Steam have gotten this one. Rage Uncaged, as Wolverine land 3 KOs with a single use of Last Stand. We did that. 5.2, baby. 5.2. That's why it's glowing. I guess it's glowing because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like exclusive. What time is it? As the Thing knock up 4 enemies with a single use of a clobbering time. 4%, roughly 5, 4.9. 4.9% people got that. And then Old Haunts, as Blade land a 3-player KO streak in an Empire of Eternal Night Central Park. 1.6% of players unlock that achievement. Now I get it. In the beginning of the video, I said, most players should be getting these achievements, but I also mentioned not exclusive achievements, rare achievements, or ones that are, you know, you got to do something extreme in order to get the achievement. I'm not talking about these. These just make me feel good because I'm like, I be gaming. You know what I'm saying? And then when I talk to you all about gaming, talk to you all about strategy, talk to you all about tutorials and what you can do differently, you know that I'm vetted. You know what I'm saying? I'm vetted. Like I'm vetted. You know what I'm saying? Like this is I do this, so if I'm gonna talk about it, I should know something about it, right? It's almost like how China, what they want to do is they want to make sure that people on social media, okay, over there, they have to have a degree or be certified in what they're talking about on social media. You can't just get on here and just be like, game development is not good because hey, you got a degree in it? Are you a certified game developer? What you talking about? Is that your profession? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just get up there and just talk mess. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we got that going on right there. Got a couple MVP screenshots. Look at the MVPs though. Look at the MVP screenshots though. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. So MVP here. Okay, that was I don't even know what stage this was on. Look, is that the New York stage or whatever? But yeah, okay. So we got MVP there. MVP here. Yep, with the thing. Okay. Defeat. I got SVP here. We lost. I got MVP here. All right. cooking. MVP screen. Let's get it. Love it. Yes, sir. Okay, I got MVP here again. All right. And this is when we got to Diamond 3, which is cool. Oh, my bad. Diamond 3. I got to Diamond 3, not Plat. I got to Diamond. Okay. Hold on. One second. Hold on. Bet. Just checking out a message. But Diamond 3. Okay, I did not know. I did not remember that I got to Diamond 3. All right. Hey, look, we did better than I thought. Diamond 3 is what we got to. Thing MVP here. Okay. And look at the like I had to screenshot this because it's not too often that we get a nice gold screen of victories. You know what I'm saying? But I had to put that in here. This is all competitive, as you see. This is competitive online, getting it in. Okay, victory. Does it tell me what? Okay, so here we go. It was platinum, diamond. Okay. Yeah, so we got all the wins up into diamond. If I would have kept going, because I had to stop playing because there's other games that we got to bring to the channel, other stuff that I want to check out. So I stopped playing Marvel Rivals. I am not a Marvel Rivals player. I'm not a Marvel Rivals streamer, but I do like to be competitive. I do like to, you know, achieve things. So one of the things I wanted to do before the season went out was just how far can we get? How fast can we climb? We got to Diamond 3. Now, if I would have kept going into the next season, we would have hit Diamond 3 again. Probably would have got a little bit higher than that. I don't think we would have got the GM because I'm not playing that much. There's way too many other games to experience. But at least we were able to see that we can get to Diamond 3. And I'm sure we can keep passing that as well. Here is I want to look at some of the stats that I had. As Hawkeye had 24-6, which is super dope. I think that was pretty cool. I got SVP because of that, and then we got MVP again. So yeah, just kind of cool stuff, bro. That's dope. That's dope. Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evilise Chronicles, 10% of play time, 28% sessions played, 6-day streak. Cool. Now let's check out some of the achievements because we got some real special ones here, some rare achievements. That's why they're shining with the gold, right? So it says Master Treasure Hunter, 6% got that. Rare wares have 10 different items produced at poachers, 5% got that. It says Fragilities Exposed. Destroy enemy equipment using Art of War abilities 5 times. Less than 10% of people got that. Allow Me a Song. Utilize the power of 5 different Bard Song abilities. 8.5. The Bard Song is super dope in this game, bro. The Bard is like, if y'all don't play that in this game, bro, y'all gotta check it out. But anyway, I was mentioning the achievements just simply because it's a shame that many people aren't really playing the games, but we're having so many opinions about the games. Like we got a bunch of people that aren't really gamers, but really want to speak on games as if they are, bro. Like what? Y'all, Lord have mercy. I'm not gonna beat the dead horse, but dang. This one, A Tale of Ages, Destroy the Queen. 2.2% of players unlock this achievement. That's wild. 2%. Okay. I did take the screenshot though. I want to show you guys this real quick. I want to show you the weapon rack. Like, look at the weapon rack. We got a Jupiter right there, a little legendary. You know what I'm saying? We got the rest are epics. We got some epics in here. You know what I'm saying? Love it, love it, love it. Got a blue. That's a blue right there though. But yeah, we got a little Christmas lights on. You know, Christmas coming up for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to celebrate that stuff. But yeah, we did that, and then the first Berserker Kazan. Let's go. One of my favorite games of this year. The first Berserker Kazan, we beat this game. It was a fun playthrough. We unlocked 52 of these daggone achievements. Okay, we did that. It was pretty cool stuff. Really fun game to play, man. If you guys haven't played it, I encourage you to check it out. I do have a giveaway. I do. I have a first Berserker Kazan key that we can give away. I'm just waiting for more of you all to sign up to ChillCrewGaming.com. Sign up to the newsletter so we can start initiating these giveaways. The giveaways will only be announced via the email newsletters that we send out. I'm still waiting to send it out. I know Squishy was like when he was here, where's the email newsletter? Like, I will send them, but I'm not going to initiate that email newsletter go out for the updates of the roadmap for the platform for ChillCrewGaming and the giveaways. I'm not going to do that just yet. But if more people start signing up to the ChillCrewGaming.com newsletter to receive that, that's when we'll start kicking off the giveaways and whatnot. And check out the giveaways tab on ChillCrewGaming.com. If you go to the tab, if you go to ChillCrewGaming.com, click on the giveaways tab, right? Can't talk, but the giveaway tab, and then you'll scroll down and you'll see all the giveaways that we have currently. I do have to add one more giveaway. We got awarded the Daemon X Machina download for Steam. So I'm going to add that to the website as well so you all can check that out. But anyway, we're going into Clear Obscure, the game of the year. You know what I'm saying? Clear Obscure, boy, I know they got a lot of hate. They got a lot of hate for winning those awards, man. Everybody was like, why does Clear Obscure win it? I don't know. Okay, this game is whack. But many of them didn't play it. And now everybody's playing Clear Obscure Expedition 33 because they won the awards. We got DLC coming for that, you know? So I'm going to have to download that and play that again. We're going to bring Clear Obscure back to the channel. We beat it. We knew it was game of the year. That's why we played it. I already do. I said to myself, yo, this game is dope. This is going to be game of the year. You can watch my videos back. You can watch my playthroughs. I said this in my playthroughs, almost every playthrough. This is definitely game of the year. It's definitely game of the year. I was hesitant because I was saying that people don't appreciate, right? The music, the energy, the effort that went into these games to make. Many people don't appreciate that. You know, they call them ball and gun gamers, but the ball and gun gaming community, they don't care about orchestras, music scores. You know, they just want to get into a game, play it, and, you know, beat it and move on. You know what I mean? But this game, I'm so excited that they won Game of the Year. I'm so excited that they won 9 different awards. We had a 9-day streak, and they won 9 different awards. Let's go. If that's not a sign, I don't know what it is. Okay. 9 awards, 9-day streak. Let's go. But yeah, we really locked in on this game. 42 unlocked this year. Achievements we were knocking these things down, bro. I don't think we got anything special because a lot of people played this game. And their achievements were pretty easy to get. I'm just looking around to see if there was anything rare. This is 29%, 20%. Mael reached relationship level 7. Okay, so many people weren't talking to each other, which is fine. 25% of gamers. Weapon mastery. Full upgrade a weapon. Okay. So only 25% of players in Steam who played this game got one weapon to full mastery. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder anybody watching, if you're watching currently on the stream or you're watching post stream, have you all checked out Clear Obscure yet? Have you not? What do you think about it? Did you hate it? Did you play it for like 15 minutes? Because I know some people have played it for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you know, and then turned it off and never played it again, which is very sad. Very, very sad. Very sad. Let's keep going. Oh, look at Mael. Mael's my favorite, man. Look at her. Look at Mael, y'all. Yay! Little freckle self. Look at it. Way. Yeah. Yo, let's go. And this is the team. That's the team right here. I found this little Easter egg in the game. I was like, yo, I gotta screenshot this for the team. I put it up on social too. I was like, yo, team. Found y'all in the game. What's up? How y'all doing? What's good? Mael. Look at her. Let's go. Let's go, Mael. So dope. Team squad up. Love it. Let's see here. Your playtime by month. Wow, we crushed that. Wow. Okay. Most of your playtime, 82%, was with controller. 31 games, 302 sessions. Marvel Rivals, Final Fantasy Tactics, Arc Raiders, Expedition 33, Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. Demos you played, 11 games, 21 sessions. We played the Kazan demo for sure. We bought that. I mean, did we buy it? No, we got that for free. We were given that game to check out for you guys, so we created content around that. Chains of Freedom, we dug into that. Playtest, here we go. So I did not remember these playtests. That's crazy. Playtest you participated in 6 games, 31 sessions. Battlefield 6, okay, I do remember that now. Battlefield 6, we did that. Madrigora, I did get the. I noticed I got the game for that. Yeah. I gotta check this out. Bring it back to the channel for you guys. Tales of Fate. I actually supported their Kickstarter. Tales of Fate had a Kickstarter. I supported them. I should be getting like a plushie and an actual physical copy of the game. It's almost like a collector's edition of everything. And then Chrono Odyssey. That was pretty cool playing that. I really like playing Chrono Odyssey quite a bit though. And then Gears of War Reloaded. Yes, sir. Your longest daily streak, 24. Okay. Achilles, I tried it out. Upsolum, I tried that out as well. Reanimal, I played that. That's a demo. Yeah. Explore the games you played this year. Okay, so let's check this out. Rivals, we did Hitman, Kazan, Tomb Raider, Soul Reaver, we beat this. Marvel Rivals, Songs of Silence, Rogue Loops, Ninja Black, Kazan. Songs of Silence again in March. Wow, this is crazy. All right. Gigantes Ex Machina, we beat that. Minsk, we tried that playtest as well. That was cool. Tempest Rising, that was a turn-based stuff. We love games like that. Into the Dark Days, Expedition 33. Stygian, Blade Chimera, Rainbreaker, Chains of Freedom, and then again it repeats with some of these. Chrono Odyssey, Two Strikes was super dope. This is wild. Here he is, Exoborn. You guys, if you like extraction shooters and you want to try a different kind of extraction shooter, I would encourage you to check out Exoborn when that releases, whenever that comes out. Morbid Metal, still waiting on this to come out. I cannot wait for Morbid Metal to come out. Wow. I played a lot of games, boy. Gears 5, Dying Light, The Beast, Eric Shome. Yeah. Near Automata. Hell is Us. Okay. Yo, there's so many games I want to dive back into for sure. All right. So that's it. That's it for the recap, man. Just want to show you guys that I am about this life, okay? I am about this life. This is what we do. It's how we get down. It is what it is.